What's going on, guys? This is Resurrected Mods. Today we're going to be summoning shards to do this champion chase tournament for this fragment champion. I just kind of want to start off by going over this champion. I realize I haven't done a video on this. I'm a little late to the game as we're already starting the fusion event, or the fragment event, I should say. Um, but this champion I would definitely try not to miss out on. Obviously, if you can't, you can't. But this is a pretty crazy champion. So let's look at his skill kit. Attacks one enemy 2 times, heals the ally with the lowest HP by 5% of the champion's max HP after each hit. And then you get a bonus of 20% heal. So 25% heal after each hit. So that's 50% heal on one champion every A1. That's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible. And then his A2 removes all debuffs from all allies, then heals them by 10% of their max HP, heals each ally by an extra 5% of their max HP for each debuff removed from them on a 3-turn cooldown, and does block debuffs on a 2-turn cooldown. That's absolutely insane. You can use that everywhere in the game. That's crazy. Then his A3 revives all dead allies with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, then places the strong version of strengthen buffs on all allies for 2 turns on a, let's see, 3, so on a 4-turn cooldown. That is crazy. Wow. This champion's pretty crazy. All allies receive 5% less damage from skills for each buff on them, stacks up to 25%. He's bringing block debuffs as a buff, so you'll need to bring somebody else to buff. And then increases ally resist in all battles. Let's go to the index to look at his stats. So he's got really good base stats. A decent amount of defense, an okay amount of HP, and a decent amount of speed. This is a solid champion. And I forgot to say this at the beginning. I normally don't wear my hat like this, but because of the way I'm sitting and the way my computer is set up, when I wear my hat normal, you don't really see my face that much. So I wanted to make sure that you guys could see my face well, and yeah, that's why I'm wearing it like this. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the summons. As I am going to be posting this and how to use the Raid Shadow Legends helper tool, I'm going to show you guys this in action. That way you can see how it works. I'm already 4 shards in, and this is from the last time. And the last legendary I got is Candathon. So I know for sure I cannot pull another Candathon. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're pretty far away from Mercy, so I'm not expecting anything right away. No crazy good epics right there. Let's see here. So this isn't a long video. I am going to be clicking off to the side to make it faster. Now this I'm pretty happy with. It is sad that they nerfed him, but I'm definitely going to be building him. So I'm pretty excited about that epic. I don't know about you guys, but in my point of the game, rares don't help me really at all. Except for Cold Heart, which I already have like 10 of her. Only 3 of her are built, but I have a whole bunch of copies. Nobody in there. Miscreated monster, a solid champion, but it doesn't bring any value to my account at this point. Let's see here. I don't think I've seen this guy before. Tax one enemy. Okay. Okay. And okay, so not very good. Glad to know that. And I am already out. So I will be right back when I make more room and we'll continue this on. Alright guys, I'm back. I have made room. I fed a lot of the rare champions. And I realized I've already got everything I needed for this champion chase tournament. But I'd still like to get a legendary out of this. And let's see. We're maybe about a quarter of the way to Mercy. So I've got 114 shards left. And if it takes all 114, then so be it. But I really want a legendary out of this. So we'll go back into it. And keep in mind, I don't think I'm going to have enough to hit Mercy. So it's quite possible that I could not get a legendary at all. And that would be kind of a good video too, because that shows the reality of the game that we play and the luck that's in this game. I don't have creator's luck. I don't pull sippies with pulling one void. Most of the time I go all the way to Mercy. I don't pull multiple legendaries in one pool. Yeah, I don't get any of that good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna go back into it. I'm gonna have to make room one more time if we don't hit a legendary. And then I'll talk about this fusion itself. So without further ado, let's click it and see. Hopefully we get some yellow popping up. Nothing good there. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those deals where I don't pull any legendary. And if so, that's okay. Nothing there. And this is double time, by the way, so it's not like I'm pulling on a 10's time. I'm pulling on 2 times, so nothing. Man, this is not looking good. Nothing. I think I'm getting pretty close to 100. Wow. So hopefully we'll pull a legendary with these very weak pulls that we're getting. Let's see. Man. See, we are in 2-time chance. Wow. Alright, I can pull one more time and then I'll have to make more room. And like I said, unfortunately, this is going to be one of those where I don't get any legendary, so I will be right back once again. Alright guys, I'm back again after I've made food yet again. So let's do the last 14 shards and we will look at how close I am to the mercy counter. Let's see. So I'm about 3/4 of the way. And we will do 2 more after this one, and then we'll do a 10 pull. Oh man, it sucks that unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna get a legendary. Alright, now we can do a 10 pull and we can go cry ourselves to sleep. So let's see. Absolutely nothing. Awesome. That is wonderful.
Emotional damage.
Alright, so let's look at where we're at in the tournament. We're going to be in first place. Let's see here. Alright, we're in first place. I'm not betting on these extra 5 fragments. It'd be cool if we got it, but I'm not betting on it. So why did I just blow through all of my shards to get a legendary when I knew I wasn't going to hit Mercy? My simple answer to that is I needed food. When you go into the events and you hit your champion training event, you'll see here it takes 8,000 points to get 10 fragments. I didn't have hardly any rares or epics to upgrade or level up. So I just needed food. And I really didn't feel like summoning 3,000 mystery shards and leveling up the uncommons and commons and some of the rares, you know, because you can get rares from mystery shards. I really didn't feel like doing that over and over and over and over and over again to make food. So I would rather just do the ancient shards, get closer to my mercy counter. So if there is a 10 times event that I really like, which again I highly don't recommend 10 times events unless you're a whale. But I'm saving for if there's a big 10 times event or like a double legendary event, and I know I'm only like 10 to 30 shards away from mercy. That's what I do this for. I just set myself up for mercy. Obviously, it would have been wonderful if we would have pulled a legendary from that. But I had other motives than just pulling a legendary. If you're free to play, which I am at this point in the game, I did spend money to get to this point. But now I hardly ever spend money. I don't even buy the gym pack anymore. I might buy like one of these. Let's see if we got it in here. I might buy one of these when it's like $2.99, but you get double of everything. Sometimes I buy that, not very often. But if you're free to play and you're early game and you're trying to save resources, all you need to do is summon enough shards to get the champion chase fragment. Now, keep in mind, champion chase does not matter which shards you pull. It only matters what champions you pull. So if you pull a legendary, you get more points, or if you pull an epic, you get more points in a rare, and vice versa. So you just need to summon probably like 30 of it, look at where you're at, 30 more, look at where you're at, and you should be pretty close to getting what you need. And then I wouldn't summon anymore. But because I needed food and I'm being lazy, as I work a lot, I don't have time to sit here and do these fragment events or fusion events. But this one was just too good to pass up for me. So I'm sucking it up. But I'm definitely doing things the easy way. So I use this event to get food. So let's look at this event and kind of go over it. You'll notice there's a lot of big point events. Champion Chase, 15. Champion Training, 15. Summon Rush, 20. Where's the other one? And Champion Training, 10. So if you were to get every single one of these, minus the Champion Chase, and every single one of these, minus the summons, you would be at 80 points. So you would still need to do the summon rush. I just did the champion chase so that I could get the fragments and get the food that I needed for this champion training event. And if you're wondering how I got to this, so all you got to do is go into the game, you click on news, you click on the Python fragment event, you just click on details and it takes you to the website. And all I did was right click and then open image in new tab, and then it pulls this out. If you're on a phone, I think you can just click on the picture and it'll open the picture itself. And that's how I got here. So you need to pretty much do everything minus the summon rush and champion chase tournament, vice versa, depending on if you get any of these extras. The green means extra because these are tournaments, so if you finish first or second, you can get 5 extra fragments. If you don't get any of those and you skip out on the champion chase tournament, you are going to 100% have to do the summon rush. I don't know what that summon rush looks like. I can only assume it's going to be probably 7 sacred shards to get the amount of points that you need. But I don't know. I guess we'll just find out when we get there. But yeah, this event is definitely gonna paywall if you're not careful. For me, I've got plenty of shards, plenty of resources, minus the food, which is what I got today. Um, so I'm set now. But if you're not ready, and you don't have the resources needed, just be careful before you invest in all of this and you get to the point where you realize, crap, I'm not gonna have enough to finish it, and then you just wasted all those resources doing stuff that you didn't need to do. And like I said, I'm gonna be releasing this video at the same time as I'm releasing a video on how to use the Raid Shadow Legends helper tool. And I use the auto clicker on the target event points for the champion training. I got close enough with the champions that I had, and then like I said, the reason I'm doing this is I needed more rares and more epics to level up. So I'm there now. I'm probably going to suck it up and get these last few points that I need for these. I'm already right there, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. But yeah, that's kind of the general overview of this fusion and what you're gonna need to do and why I made the choice that I did, and I wouldn't recommend it. I would not do what I did. Like I said, I don't have time. I'm pressed for time, so I did the easiest thing, and that was use all of my ancient shards to get food in hopes of getting a legendary, of course. But either way, it worked out for what I needed it to. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and good luck on your fusion.